Hello, Internet, and welcome back to The Gall, the official review show for The Nerve, Lawrence, Kansas's premier drag competition show. This is the only place you can get all sorted deets on The Nerve. This week's challenge, Filth is my politics, and our special guest, a dear sister of mine, and fellow founder of Dorothy and the Dolls. It's KYKY Modean.
Oh my god. Hi,
baby.
sister. Mwah. Mwah. I smell crazy. Don't
Oh my god.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you so much for being here.
You're so welcome.
Absolutely. We only have 11 contestants this week. We had our first elimination last week.
I know.
So we're going to zip through this really quickly. But before we do that, do you want to kind of give an explanation as to what Filth is and what the judges were expecting this week from the contestants?
You see, Kitten really wanted a gag. She wanted to be gagging in her seat,
yes.
Both, in a drag way, but also in a, and then the politics of it all is also subjective, but it's also the filth and the nasty that's going on around us. So I think they really go hand in hand. Absolutely. I told those bitches in the group chat beforehand, I said, give it to me authentic. The filth that you feel in your life, crank that shit to 100 and put it on the stage.
This week, your co-judges were that bitch Kitten and Cynthia Doll, our dear sister from Kansas City. So tell us a little bit about how that experience was like and why it was important to have them judge.
Well, and Kitten and I checked in beforehand, and we wanted to make sure that we're giving people feedback, right? Absolutely. Like, what are we doing here if we're not, giving them something that they can actually work from? But also, I think with a theme like Filth is my politics, we're putting it all out there.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about. And, we didn't get to where we are. I'm not eating worms. Kitten's not scratching and sniffing. And Cynthia doesn't look like that because we haven't had a time or two in
Absolutely.
this world. And so it's it's the streets that put us where we are. We're from Wichita and Topeka, respectively. And that's where we learned them, and that's how we're going to give it to you, because the only way out is through, baby.
Absolutely.
You got to sit in the stink if you want to come out the other side, if you ever want to smell good.
First up, it's Abracadaver.
Yes. It was a lot.
It was a lot. It was a lot. For them to go up first, I think that that was a big challenge.
I personally really loved it. I love the spin of I'm a politician, I'm a disgusting piece of shit.
Yeah.
I like to be degraded in my free time.
Yes.
Because note, all politicians do like that. I am personally someone who likes to honeypot to affect change. But yeah, Google it. But yes, I thought Abra was good, but bits of it did run long. And again, opening is just hard.
I hate opening.
And he has such expectations.
Absolutely.
And I was a bit worried because, spoiler alert, I ate a worm later. But when he ate his, you could barely even tell because he didn't really stage it great. Love you, Abra. Heart. Again, love the concept. And that was the major thing we were judging on this week. So.
Absolutely. I would have to agree with you. I love the concept. I felt like I wish that the gags were gaggier and bigger. I agree with what you guys said at the judges panel, where you couldn't really see it if you weren't sitting right there in front of them. Yeah, the video quality that he was using
was so good.
So
I'm like, excuse me, I want to watch this
good.
movie. I would actually watch the full.
He said, get off the stage. Actually.
Yeah, actually, no.
Here we do boots.
Okay.
We do out of 5, and they're good things. Okay. That's a good thing.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So out of 5
2
boots.
here. Okay.
Yeah, how many would you give Abra?
4.
4 out of 5
Strong
boots?
4.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I did glance at the other judges, though. They gave them less boots. But
so
I was 4 boots.
Just so y'all know.
I was 4 boots, yeah.
I would also have to give Abra 4 out of 5 boots. Yeah. Like you said, I really enjoyed the concept. I really enjoyed the video quality. I just wish that the gag was a little bit bigger and visually more able to be seen.
He's so hot, though. And he's filthy, he's just doing it.
He is filth. Okay, up next we have, from the House of Ravenna, it's Felina Ravenna.
That was wild.
It was wild. It was wild.
Because it's okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay, kitty girl TV show.
I was in at the jump.
As
soon as
I am in. You would do that, though. That's your doubt. You would film the show
I'm sitting there la da da da.
And I will say, total highlight, I love eating dog shit at 7 p.m. It really was, I think, the main memeable moment of the entire evening. Props to that, Ravenna.
Speaking of props, there were many. There were many.
Moving parts.
A lot of moving parts. Honestly, I feel like they could have cut it back a little bit.
And that was my feedback to them. I'm like, let it breathe, baby.
Yes.
We all have lots of ideas. You only have a week. You only got to have an idea or 2, tops. You know?
Absolutely. Okay, so with that being said, how many boots would you have to give Felina? Out of 5.
2.75, yes.
2.75.
I crunched the numbers.
Ooh, that's like 2 in a pleaser.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. I like that. I would give Felina, honestly, 3.5.
The execution was just it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Also
Absolutely.
the second half. But you know, the also, if you're gonna load your shit, load it on the back end. Let us forget the first half.
Absolutely.
Gags on the back end, always.
But
and
I
forever.
agree. The start was really strong, and then it did
Yeah.
like from the house of Modean. Oh my gosh, it's Tandy!
Oh god, I hope she can hear us.
I know, right? She was just in here.
Okay, I have to say that my daughter ate.
She did eat.
Come on.
She looked really cunty.
Come on. I said, bitch, you're a nun in your free time. Your father's a pastor.
Yes.
Give it to me, please.
There was so much going on at the end, and it somehow, kind of similar to what Ken said, I still somehow wanted more from the violation of Jesus.
Well, who doesn't? You know, did I,
But
as her
the
mother,
look
tell
was
her to
great.
cum shot all over Jesus' face? Well, yes. Well, yes, I did. You already know that I did. Viewers at home.
Absolutely.
Did she listen? No, because that's my daughter, and none of my children listen to me. Was she cunty but also hilarious? Duh, she's related to
Yes.
me. So.
The stock images on the video.
Oh, I know. Some guy going,
It was so like camp and crazy, and at one point I was like, "Is this intentional?" And I was like, "Oh no, this is fully intentional."
Right. I also wanted more of her pegging Jesus.
Absolutely.
But that's just my personal
Absolutely.
politics.
That
That's my
part could
theory
have
of
been drawn out
change.
even longer.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that being said,
4 boots.
4 boots.
4.25 boots.
I live.
Better than Abra.
Okay, okay.
Also, she looked kind.
She looked really good.
She looked really good.
No, we talked about it, and she was like, "Girl, I'm
knows.
sick of you talking shit about me on that damn show."
Last week, every time somebody goes, "You look so good," she goes, "Oh, you should have been a judge."
Yeah, literally. Okay, I have to give her 4 out of 5 boots as well.
Yes,
I love
it. was 4.25, but yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No.
It's still 4. Up next is my dear sister, the mother of the house, Miss Kansas Campbell.
Yes.
Speechless.
I was gonna say, we actually could do this part in silence specifically about that woman.
How about we just...
Yeah, give her a moment.
Yeah, she ate that.
I honestly knew it was coming too, because she's talked about wanting to do that number.
For so long.
And it made so much sense, and I saw her when I walked in, and the thing is that this woman knows how to bend without break now. She has always been the talent. Those bitches upstairs are quaking, and you know it. She's been laser focused the 3 weeks so far.
She definitely
So,
has.
so proud of her.
The concept was definitely there. The emotion and feeling was there. She's someone who always knows how to command an audience. I say that every fucking week. Oh my
Well, and
God.
it was crazy because we say save the gigs for the end, but then like with hers, it's like she didn't hold any punches.
No.
Like she didn't need to. Like the beginning was the beginning, and then it just ran. Like
Absolutely.
she just stayed in that moment, and she stays in that like vein of attention, and she doesn't drop it.
Absolutely.
And that's what's so cool.
She knows how to rail up her
And a lot of
performance.
that is lip syncing. Honestly, when I started, she was the one that I kept looking to and being like, "How do you hold attention? How do you move your fucking mouth?"
Yes! How many boots did you give her?
Damn. I'm giving her 5 out of 5 boots. That's our winner,
yes,
bitch. Rightfully
absolutely,
so.
Absolutely. Our first 5 out of 5 boots.
And I'm nasty, so I'm not trying to give 100 on the score sheet.
I would also agree with you. 5 out of 5 boots.
Work.
It was stunning. It was amazing. Girl, keep it
Mwah.
up. Keep it up. Up next, one of our dear sisters, Miss Rose Champagne.
Yes. I mean, first of all, hard act to follow.
Yes,
I would.
absolutely.
You want to talk about where I don't want to be in that set? Right
after that, bitch.
Yes, ma'am. No.
That was tough. That was
she goes,
tough.
"Oh, she's doing that. I'm gonna piss."
She just did this like whole like historical
Yes,
political.
yes,
I'm gonna
yes,
take
yes.
some piss and I'm gonna have you drink it.
Was it warm? Absolutely. And I said that is biblically accurate. No, it was cute. Again, though, I feel like when it's a gag like that, it needs to build.
Absolutely.
Some hold back.
Absolutely.
Restrain. You are the queen. Yeah. Look at this one. Look at Miss Boots here. Give them nothing, and they will beg on their knees for more.
I would have taken the tip out and then did a little drizzle and then put it back.
Yeah. Dumped it on the floor.
The number
walked
actually
off.
would have been about tucking.
Yeah, 7 minutes long. And Rose, I know you keep finding yourself in the bottom, but like, let yourself in. Just like let all the way go. Have the confidence to let go and let God. Make it nice and big. I do think that certain kinds of drag read better in these kinds of competitions. And I think part of that is like scale.
Absolutely.
And so I think that with some of that, she's got all the other pieces. So.
Absolutely,
But
she
yeah,
does.
that being said, I'd say like 2.5, 2.75.
It's Zanny X Chowie.
This was a gaggy one.
The
This was
look.
actually such a gaggy one because it's like, wait, she's eating.
Yes.
And then I'm looking at the criteria and I go, oh no.
Yes.
Oh, I know. Because the look is crazy. And
She's
she
a
made
sister.
that.
She's a sister, and I
Oh,
love
yeah.
her so dearly.
Yeah.
And she looked beautiful and
Yeah.
stunning.
Always.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was bored. I was bored. I was bored.
When I tell you, Kitten had no fucking clue what was going on. She, at the end, writes domestic violence on her scorecard and goes, I go, is she asking me how to spell it? No. She goes, that's what this was about.
I'm so
Meanwhile,
dead.
on the board
I'm
is
so
like
dead.
like a phone
It's a
number.
hotline.
Yeah, it's a
It's a
hotline.
hotline.
There was a point to not referencing the thing and doing it physically in front of people.
Absolutely.
And the point of that is for people to experience it firsthand who are not, because we don't have voices in a lot of spaces. And I think
true.
that's especially true when it comes to domestic violence, right?
Absolutely.
And so many times we talk about it conceptually, but sometimes it does need to be told in an immediate, in like safe space like this.
Like, I appreciate the look so much. I appreciate her presence on stage and her attention to detail with staging specifically. I just, the number was boring for me.
Yeah. Again, like 2.75, 3, because honestly, gorge.
You look so beautiful. I'm gonna have to give it 2 out of 5 boots. I just wasn't
She only got 2
I
boots
wasn't,
on.
I wasn't there with the performance. I did appreciate the topic. Up next, it's Zoe Xenon.
Zoe Xenon.
Miss Zoe Xenon.
My whole heart.
Her numbers are so fun.
You don't need to tell me. You don't need to tell me. She is so entertained. And the thing is that we have a running category that does not change every week, and it's like overall vibe, right? And it's like impact, like star quality. And I'm so sorry, is it not 9s or 10s every time?
Absolutely.
Because the crowd goes up for this woman, especially this woman this week. That was a woman.
Cynthia gave her 100.
Cynthia
Gave her 100.
Cynthia ate her up, and I said, that is correct.
I
It was
live.
so satisfying to see someone who has so much experience as Cynthia come into our town.
Yes.
And see her for what she was.
Absolutely.
And Zoe, take that to fucking heart and live with it, because you are that girl. That being said, I don't want to say clean it up because that's not the right phrasing. There are tools and tricks, like a bit more like liquid blacks in your makeup so that it sits in a certain way. Also, the ending was odd.
Wow, I'd have to agree with that. The like same attention to detail that she has for all these other staging moments in her performance, I wish she had in the presentation of her as a character overall. I would also have to agree with Cynthia said.
Is doing for trans veterans or
yeah,
something like that.
exactly.
That's, of course, it is doing as many favors for you as our government is doing for trans veterans.
And I would have to agree with that.
Cynthia, you're such a good host.
Zoe
I'm
Xenon.
giving Zoe 4.5 because I love
4.5.
her. Yeah, I love it. The song choice was hot.
I'm going to have to give it 3 out of 5 boots. I really love the performance. I love the concept. I hated that
And
corset
Cynthia
so
loves
much.
it.
Cynthia loves it. Up next, it's that bitch, Magic.
Magic.
Miss
Well,
Magic. Well, tell the viewers what you saw.
the viewers, so this is what I saw. A girl who's so good at look, who turns it every time, who has so much concept inside of her, it just got on top of her. It
Yeah.
was wearing her down, the ideas and the outfit. And it's funny because I actually chatted with her about it before, and she said that she was going looks heavy and that she
Yeah.
knew it wasn't a looks week like that. The thing about this competition is there are no consistent judges. Like, it's a full
Yeah,
new batch of
that's
people
true.
week to week for the most part. And so, like, she went from the top last week to going home tonight, and that's really,
Yeah.
really tricky.
It
But the heart is there, and her drag is there's so much space for everything that she's doing, and she's improved an insane amount so quickly.
No.
Her wig came off, if you didn't see it. Just
did.
letting you know that's
It did.
that's a big part. The whole wig was kind of the gig, but
She did look beautiful, even with the wig coming off. I really did love the concept of the outfit. I wasn't really there with the concept being tied to like filth and politics specifically. I was a little confused with that part.
Maybe
And
pubes, free the pubes.
free the pubes.
Which I am so free
I
the
do
pubes.
love freeing the pubes.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
a girl who shaves.
We both looked down. Two boots.
Two boots.
Two
I
boots.
can't argue with you. I'd have to give it 2 out of 5 boots.
Yeah.
Up next, it's Serotonin.
Miss Serotonin surprised me this week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about it.
Well, she looked really gorgeous, as she
Yes.
always does. And
Absolutely.
I'm so sure she made that as well. It did get pretty nasty, which I wasn't
Okay.
anticipating. I felt like it got pretty nasty. She
Yes.
starts putting the goop in the gag in her mouth and stuff.
She killed that man.
Yeah, took out his eyeball
And then his heart.
at the end.
I couldn't really see. There was a
The
pillar
heart at
on
the
it.
end read, I have his heart wrong. So how'd you get it out the back?
An excuse to use it. Mortal Kombat. Stuff.
Yeah. And it's just like, yeah, and it's rhinestone, because it's
Yeah,
from Kansas
literally.
City. She was kind of smiling a lot.
Yes.
You know what I
Yes,
mean?
she
I'm not
was.
spooked. I'm not spooked.
I'm not spooked. I'm not
spooked. I'm like, this witch is happy to eat
Yeah.
this food.
Love witches. I just,
Wow.
again, I think it was like, I was finding myself sitting there being like, what about this is like Filth is my politics. How many boots did you give Miss?
Yeah, 2.75. It wasn't my
2.75.
favorite. Cynthia ate it up though. Again, I'm peaking.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it was good. But again, it didn't hit what I was looking for this.
2 out of 5 boots.
2 out of 5 boots.
2
2 out of 5. What were those?
Booty.
Ankle booty.
Yeah.
Yes. But it wasn't a blue sneaker. I was here last week.
Up next, it's Public Enema #1. I
love
him
it.
so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a performer that I look forward to seeing almost every single time they perform because I'm genuinely entertained. I'm laughing my ass off. They're just like stupid, and I mean that in the best way with their comedy.
Public is lovely. I think Public is the strongest performer.
Yeah.
I think Public is bringing energy that is required to hold a space this big. I think that Public has concepts that are hitting, that are like on the moment, are happening around us. The looks maxing was hilarious.
Yeah.
Taking masculinity as your political point, run.
I wrote down like top to bottom, like full energy.
Top and bottom.
Top and
Was
bottom.
giving
And
both.
side
Yes.
too. How many boots would you give?
4.5.
4.5?
Yeah.
Yes. I give it 4.5 as well.
4.5
It's
boots.
almost there. It's right there.
9 boots.
4 boots and 1 kitten heel.
9 boots, 1 extra.
Last but definitely not least, it's Stony Star.
I don't know. The number again got on top of her. It was like a lot of build for not a ton of payoff.
Yeah.
And again, like sight lines, babies. Like if you've got the gag, if you're having a moment, everyone needs to see that moment.
Absolutely.
God, Sony looks so gorgeous.
The look was beautiful.
Yeah, you better at work. Next week is
heart
looks week,
makeup.
so watch out.
That heart makeup.
The body.
The body, the
The
stones, the
outfit.
hair. But all in all, like, the song choice was really fun.
Yeah.
The energy was definitely there.
Hot as hell.
And she looked hot as fuck.
Always. 3 boots.
3 out of 5 boots. I would have to give Stony, I would say 4 out of 5 boots.
4 out of 5 boots for Stony.
Yes,
3.25.
Yes, they just look so good. Okay, so now that we've gone through all of our contestants, Miss KYKY Modean,
And then I ate a worm.
and you ate a worm.
Yeah.
How was that, by the way?
Disgusting. It tastes like dirt and blood. I should have washed it. The tops were Kansas, Castell.
Go see my office.
Public Enema #1, because, oh my god, obviously, how can I forget? And Zoe Xenon, well, yes.
And our winner this week was
Kansas Campbell.
Absolutely. She
As
did
it should have
amazing.
been.
Congratulations,
Yes.
baby. Every top has up a bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And this week we had 2. Actually, well, we had 3.
Yes.
Miss Felina Ravenna from the House of Ravenna. That bitch, Magic, Rose Champagne.
Yes.
The person that was saved this week was Rose Champagne. That left Felina and
Rose saved again.
Miss Magic.
I know. Who were both tops last week.
Exactly.
Yeah, which
It
is
was
gaggy.
actually, it was really gaggy. It was
Yeah.
gaggy to see the 2 of them in the bottom. They both did a really good job. Felina was just there. Every
Well, and
word.
Magic's thing again is that like tightness, and so like in that situation specifically, I think it was tricky.
Yes.
So
They were definitely like fighting for attention at the end there.
Yeah.
Towards the judges.
they came up
table,
towards the
but
judges, which was hot.
It was hot. But yeah, Felina definitely, she
Yeah.
she ate that shit up. Thank you so much. This
Thank
has been
you,
amazing.
baby. I love you. I smell
love you
crazy.
so much.
Mwah. Mwah.
She smells fine. It's fine. Thank you so much, and we will be back next week. Please come and support The Nerve every Sunday, and tune in to be watching the review show, The Gall, every week. Goodbye, Internet!
Goodbye.